When I was 14 years old, I was in Corsica, and I love restaurant. I love food. I love cooking, and my parents was from hospitality field, so we were going very often in like nice Michelin star restaurants and fine dining restaurants. So I was in love with this, and I decided to go to a catering school in Nice, in the south of France, where I made my first study, my first chef's class for 2 years. After 2 years, I went to Marseille, to the catering school of Marseille, where I was in 2 weeks in school, 2 weeks at work. I was working in a restaurant called Les Puzettes, so it's a 1-star Michelin restaurant, and it was very, very interesting for me, very passionate. And it was a restaurant near the sea, so all the fish, fresh fish, lobster, all these things was for me, very interesting. I born in Brittany, and in Brittany, the north of France, and all the cuisine is about butter. After a few years, my parents moved to Corsica. It's a small island in Mediterranean Sea, and all the cuisine there is about olive oil. So since I was a child, I was mixed between butter, olive oil, and all the cuisine around me was based on these two types of food. Because to cook a nice food, you always need a good olive oil and a good butter. And in France, there is half of the north is all the dishes is made with butter, and in the south, all the dishes is made with olive oil. I want to work for Yannick Aleno in Courchevel. It's the hotel called Cheval Blanc. It's a very beautiful hotel, and I have a previous chef who was working in this hotel. So I asked him, "Are you okay to help me to go to this hotel?" I said, "Yeah, I can help you, but I just arrived in Dubai, and I need someone to help me." I said, "Okay, why not Dubai? It can be a nice time and fun." So I came in 2010 in Dubai. So it was an amazing time. And after 2 years, he said, "Okay, it's good. You learn a lot of things here, but you need to come back in France, in my restaurant, because you have a lot of restaurants in France." So I went back in France for him for 3 years and was doing all the openings. So every time he opened a new restaurant, I was going there with the team before, set up everything, doing the opening, few months, and then the next one. And then I met my wife, Morgane, and we met in the area in Paris called Odeon. My wife she's French, but her parents was expat, so they work also in hospitality. So she was expat since her childhood. She was 5 years old, and her parents was living in Dubai. So we met in Paris, but we have Dubai in common. My plan was not to open my own business. It was maybe to go to hotel, going executive chef, and growing in hotel and restaurants. And I was 25 years old at this time. I said, okay, why not? Sorry. So we fight to bring the French food inspiration, the French products, the French way, the French savoir-faire. This is our motto. It's how to bring, our message is French food lover. So we are French food lover. So this is what we are. We opened this coffee shop. It was very small, but to compare what we have now. And it's funny because at the beginning, we want to have this coffee shop to create a brand and maybe franchise and all these things. And very fast, we have to open, to manage this coffee shop, we have to open a catering license because of a story of license. And we didn't plan to be a catering. So we opened this catering license. And since our company name it was catering, people asking us catering. All the French community started asking us catering. So we became catering like this. I went back to the French cuisine because this is what I learned, this is what I like, and maybe later I will go next step and open a new restaurant, a bit more fusion. But in Dubai there is no proper French restaurants, all is mixed, and for me it's important to share what's a French restaurant, what is a French food. I love French cuisine and this is what I like to do.